I seen the Amazon driver come by. They got the code to my garage, so they leave packages inside. Oh, I got my prop. My other prop. Oh, well, let's open this sucker up. Hey, before we get to that, see what I've been doing? Putting primer on the shutters. They're coming along. Got all the hinges out. Had it set up. Now I'm giving it a nice prime. Then we're gonna put a color on it, and I think we're gonna go. The same color as the boat. I have that paint, and why not? I think it looks good. I like it. But let's look at this. Oh yeah. Now we got to get something to open her up. Get the old knife, the old box cutter knife, and do a live unboxing. This is the Amazon warehouse. You see a little sticker on there thanking me for giving the product a second life. So I buy a lot of stuff off of them, especially marine stuff, because for one thing, marine stuff is way too expensive as it is. I mean, I don't mind paying for this stuff, but geez almighty, when it's a specialty item like that, marine grade or motorcycle, anything like that, you pay top dollar for it. But let's get back to the unboxing. So, we'll have to try to do this with one hand. And this one came in with the original box. The other one didn't have the original box. Holy cow. We're gonna have to put this down for a second. All right, it's out of the box. That was a lot harder than I thought. It was in the original packaging. Now, see a little bit of rust pitting in there? You could definitely tell someone's put this in the water and tried it out. But that's okay. That's the beauty of doing this. Well, let me see. That's 1421. Great. And let's look over the whole thing. Actually, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a used prop, but that prop is it cost me $180 being used, and I don't see the problem. It's got a little bit of rust, and it's obviously been tried out, but that's okay with me. Now, let's go put it in the water. Okay, so that's that. We made sure that the prop is all on, and it's secured, and the cotter pin is in. And now move on to the next project, which is putting in the seat. Got to put the seat back before we can go for a ride. You remember I had that spill of gasoline additive? Well, I got bilge paint in there, and it's all cleaned up and repainted. So we need to put that back. So here's my wedge again, and that's to tilt the pedestal back. Now I need to install it. Yeah. You know, all this is just for a comfort factor for me. I like sitting forward, and I do not like leaning back. It's just my it's my personal preference. Just gotta move this out of the way. Get one of them screws in there. Oh, well, that caught good. And then we're going to need a couple of more longer screws, but we're going to have to go to the hardware store to get them. Because all I got is these 1.5-inch screws. And this clearly states, well, this clearly calls for a little bit bigger. Hey, 2-inch screws. There's all that digging and I got pulled out one. So we'll give the initial tack down, and then we'll pull it up and then put new construction adhesive down, and that'll hold it nice and steady. And yes, I'm gonna say it. And then it won't go anywhere. Right? That's what we say when we screw it down. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. You tie something down, you think it's secure. That ain't going nowhere. Okay, for sure we need 3 screws. Three screws and a wake up. Okay, so let's drill out the holes. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. And we'll spin her around. Pull back up. Nice heavy duty stainless steel screws. Get the little wood shavings off of there. I'm in. Oh, James, you're so funny. Yeah. You gotta have a sense of humor doing this shit. Because if you don't, boy, it'll tear your ass up. It'll tear your ass up. Okay. So, we're going to put a nice bead of construction adhesive down. And then we're going to screw it down without the pedestal. Let it dry. We'll go to the hardware store, Get 3 more 2-inch screws, and we'll call it done. So let's get another angle. You know, this is about the whole way this boat has been made. Basically glue and screw. And it's a pretty sound method. Get the right adhesive and you put together just about anything. So I want that to sit. And we don't want it to go anywhere. We'll place that down. Put our first screw in. Not all the way, but I don't even know if that's hitting. It's kind of thick there. Yeah, it's just barely hitting. Well, that hit. It's oozing out. That's nice. That's a nice seal. Yeah, that's wonderful. And we certainly didn't forget about doing the radio, because we are still doing the radio installation. And we got this piece here. And we already put 2 layers of gloss down. It looks really good. And then we'll slide this in place. And look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Yep. There's a place for everything, and everything's in its place. And that looks good. And all we got to do is wire it up and put the amp in and the subwoofer. But we still got to mount the seat. Yeah, because we're not really going nowhere unless we get the seat. And we need to go out in the water and test that new prop, the 1421 prop. We had a 1419 prop. Now we're going to do a 1421 prop with 4 blades. See how she does. And that's coming up next. Stay tuned. And just like that, she's back in the water. Yep. Had a little bit of a time getting her in the water. It must be low tide. And I should have pushed her in a little bit further. Took all the engine I had to get it off the trailer. But hey, such is life. It is low tide. I can tell by the pier. So anyway, this is what we got to deal with. Right now it's smooth water. And you know, it's looking good as far as the weather. It's warm. We got the 4-blade prop in there. We got her all tied up. There she is, Miss Providence. Miss Providence. There she is. Anyway. Okay. And we got the tilted seat. We'll let you know how that is once we get underway. Once in a lifetime, a man builds a boat and he calls it Providence. As you can see, wide open throttle is only 41 miles an hour. Brought down the RPMs to 54, 55. Quite honestly, it's not really the right prop. It runs good, but it's not the right prop. We need to go 15-inch diameter. So that's how you punch it. Nice hole shot though, real nice hole shot, and we definitely got the bow. No, I'm sorry, not the bow, but the chair right. With that leaning back and everything, it was beautiful. So we got a big boat coming. We got a real big boat coming. And we're gonna have to move out to way. Yes, out to way. It's one word. Out of the way. Yeah, this is a big boat and it's hauling ass. See if I can zoom in it for you. There she is. It's a big boat, and she's making a hell of a wake. So we're just gonna keep it nice here and slow. We'll keep an eye on her. So, right here and now, she got a fresh coat of paint, and I airbrushed it on. It was just way too much intricate to get all in the nooks and crannies, so we decided, it'd be best to go that route. So, that's about it. Just kind of wanted to show you the shutters to you. All right. So we're going to try this video and see how it does. All right now. Bye.